Hey everybody, Kairi091 hanging out with you for some reaction to the early games on this NFL Sunday.
Oh my
So
god!
let's start. Let's start with the one that I don't know that we all picked against. We got Brian Lutes with us, and we're being joined by Mr. Red Ghost, of course. How you feeling, Red Ghost?
Bro, man, business. I'm doing good, brother. How y'all doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay, man. So as our loyal listeners remember, we all picked the Ravens to come on and to beat the Seahawks. And
Bro, I didn't do that.
I guess we were I was on.
Yeah, I was hoping the Ravens will at least play for the coach's job or something. But
I guess that wasn't that important to them.
Do you really think it's at stake, though, considering all the injuries that they've been dealing with? You don't think he'll get a pass from that?
yeah, they deal with a lot of injuries, but I just wanted them to beat the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh man, it's a shame we don't have Magic Man here because ain't nobody to talk about the Jets whooping up on the
You're not on
Titans.
camera. This is a podcast.
Yeah. I'm glad they did that. Titans deserved to be knocked down a peg thinking they're all elite.
Right.
I don't know what Titans you're talking about.
Team Titans.
Teen
Yeah.
Oh.
They represent the AFC South very well.
Oh, I suppose so. Speaking of the AFC South, the Jacksonville Jaguars dropped 51 on the Colts today.
Oh man.
Burger. 50 burger, though?
Yeah, 51 on the Colts. What do you think about them Jags, Red Ghost?
Listen, man, the Jag, they turn it up. I would never thought they would have put that much on the Colts. Now maybe Tennessee, but not the Colts.
Yeah. I was surprised too. I feel like the Jags are on the uptick right now. I feel like in the next season or two, they're gonna become like a legit force to be reckoned with, especially considering that they're in a division that doesn't seem like. Well, I guess Houston's kind of stepping up their game lately. Indy might be better once Luck comes back, but Tennessee still doesn't feel like they're anything to worry about. So I guess I don't know.
I don't know, man. Luck wasn't having a great season before he went out with injury. So
true.
he might have been already like semi-injured before, but
Yeah,
he's definitely fallen off this year.
Yeah, Hasselbeck was kind of having a better year than Luck was.
Yeah.
When he was out there, which is weird to say because he's like 106 years old or whatever. He's old, man. Hasselbeck's got to be 40, right? He's at least 40, isn't he? He's pretty old.
Yeah, he's 40. He's 40 years old, actually. Yeah.
All right. Kirk Cousins won a road game. The Redskins went to Chicago and beat the Bears 24-21.
It's going to storm tomorrow. It's going to be a hurricane and tornado and a tsunami tomorrow.
Oh.
They won on the road, man. That was a good win.
Oh, I see.
That was a good win, but
it was, yeah, it was. And Cousins had a couple of good plays too, which was cool to see that, The Saints beat the Buccaneers. I don't know. I'm not really. I don't have much to say about that one. You guys got anything to say about that?
yeah, that's a rivalry. The Saints, they just know how to play Tampa Bay, just like they know how to play Carolina. They just made a couple mistakes, to lose last week. So I'm not surprised. It could have went either way, but I'm not surprised.
What game do you have on right now in the background, Red Ghost? Oh, Broncos, of course, right?
No, actually, they're not playing Denver out here in Georgia for whatever reason. This is what, 3 weeks in a row. I'm about to get on a Periscope. One of my buddies, Tower 188, he's going to put it on live broadcast for me. Okay. But I'm watching Green Bay Packers and Cowboys.
Oh, what's that one looking like? 6-0 Packers?
Yeah, they driving. Right. They on the 1 yard line.
Do you have anything to say about the Eagles beating the Bills 23-20?
Go Eagles. Winning streak.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let me say this: when it's close like that, and the Bills have the ball in their possession, they gonna mess up every time. The Bills got to be leading by 10 to win the game. When it's close, most likely they gonna lose.
How you feel about Coach Ryan out there in Buffalo?
He's gonna lose his job. He's gonna get fired before he even gets started.
All right. St. Louis Rams beat the Lions. Dang it. I guess, okay, here's how I feel about this. First of all, I don't ever want to see a divisional rival win. But I guess at this point, St. Louis is no longer a threat to, like, taking the division. So maybe I want them to win so they don't have as good of a draft pick, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather have them pick, like, 15th overall than, like, 7th overall,
True.
Browns beat the Niners. Johnny Football lighting it up out there.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's put on a show for Houston or Dallas next year.
Is that what he's doing?
I hope so. He need to get out of Cleveland.
Okay. The AJ McCarron led the Bengals to a loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers because what's his name, Red Rider BB Gun had to come out the game, and AJ McCarron came in there and ended up he had one good pass to AJ Green, but other than that he didn't do much.
What happened to Red Rider?
Oh, his thumb got snagged on the dude's knee in ugly fashion, man. Oh, they immediately pulled him out of the game. And they were immediately like, yeah, he's not coming back. There was no like, well, we're going to look him over in the locker room. His thumb got snagged on some dude's knee, and that was all she wrote.
Well, he threw an interception and, try to tackle him. He tried to go against a big boy. He should never did that. You just got to get in the way, let somebody else tackle him. But Pittsburgh looking good, man. The Bengals, they lost their tight end also to a concussion. So and we're gonna see a couple. We're gonna see a couple games. Bengals gonna lose a couple games next couple weeks right here.
It was a feisty game too, man. They were out there fighting before the kickoff. The Bengals and the Steelers players were out there on the field getting in each other's faces, shoving and yelling at each other before kickoff, man, and then all throughout the game.
It was a big rivalry.
Oh man,
it's always like that. I love it.
When Le'Veon Bell got hurt, it was on account of Vontaze Burfict, Vontaze Burfict come out of ASU. When Le'Veon Bell got hurt earlier in the season, it was Vontaze Burfict playing dirty because that's kind of ASU fans. We kind of knew that about him, but we liked it when he was on our squad doing that.
Yeah.
And he went undrafted actually because of his attitude, and has a bad attitude, and he ended up not even getting drafted. Cincinnati picked him up as undrafted when he came out of college. Finally, the last early game I wanted to get reaction to featured some of the most sorry, trash, pathetic football I've ever seen. Probably the worst performance I've ever seen by an NFL team was when the Atlanta Falcons went to Carolina and got shut out 38-0. I've never seen a team go out there and just lay down for the other team before. I've never seen it. Even when the Cardinals had that 58-0 blowout against Seattle, we at least put up a decent fight. Atlanta wasn't even trying, man. I watched that whole game. I turned it off late in the fourth quarter because it was getting to be more than I could handle.
Yeah. It seemed like they knew that they were outmatched, and they played that way too. Like they didn't even show up. But they might just be bombing for a draft pick now. I did want to say that they were going to split this series between them, but geez, man. Lose like that, I don't know.
That was rough. What do you think, Red Ghost? How about the Falcons?
Never put your money on the Falcons. I mean, I just want Devin Hester to get out of there. He need to go with Tampa Bay and Lovie Smith.
Yeah.
Lovie Smith drafted him to Chicago Bears when they went to the Super Bowl his rookie year, and he just need to get out of there. I think this is the last year of his contract, and Atlanta. That's what you get with Atlanta. They're gonna start off on fire, then now you're looking at a game like this.
It was rough, man. It was really difficult to watch. If there would have been another game on, I wouldn't have been watching. But at my house, it was literally the only game on this morning that I got to watch was that pathetic trash game where I really hoped the Falcons would find a way to win. But whatever, they didn't. So next up this afternoon, we got the Broncos are going to beat up on the Raiders, I understand. And Lutes didn't pick that because he doesn't know what's going on in the world.
Hey, I picked the Seahawks game though, so at least I got that one right.
Cowboys and Packers happening, and then we got tonight Patriots and Texans. It'd be cool to see the Texans find a way to win that one in Houston. Then tomorrow night we got I don't know how much this game means tomorrow night. I mean, the Giants, they're in a division where you can finish the 7-9 and still go to the playoffs. So.
Well, it's just gonna be entertaining tomorrow with Odell Beckham catching one-handed catch all day. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right. Well, thanks for joining me for this quick reaction show, guys. We'll talk later in the week after all the games are over and we do the official podcast. So have a good day, everybody.
All right, thanks a lot, brother. Grown man business.